It's the nuts. It's the nuts. How are you, Mr. Nuts? All right, let me know if the volume is too loud for the game. But I think it's all right. This one is very different. Let's see if we can get some people in here. Let me go to Jackbox TV. We got one person in. We'll see if anybody else comes. All right, for anybody that is here, because there's one person on Twitter right now, all you have to do is on your mobile device, go to jackbox.tv, add your name and the room code RZWJ, and once we've got some people, we'll get on going with it. I picked this game because we can have up to 100 people, so come on and get in. Otherwise I'll be playing by myself. All right, come on in if you're coming in. Two people are ready to play. That's excellent. We got two people in. Can we get some more people in? Call your friends up. Get them in. Share. Share it on your socials. Let's get this thing happening. Looks like we're going to start with two people. Maybe later some people will come in. Let's go. Everybody's in.
All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's begin. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. Male shrimp often change into females. Use your device to pick whether you think the fact is true or a lie.
True.
Marrying your cousin is tax deductible in Oklahoma. Viking warriors pulled out their front teeth to intimidate enemies. The big bad wolf wears the grandmother's skin in the original story. Marilyn Monroe was named the Artichoke Queen in 1947. Ocean waves are caused by constant earthquakes in the Mariana Trench. The Osaka Americans is a team in the Japanese Baseball League.
I don't know.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Here are your new fact categories. Snooki live tweeted while giving birth. The North Pole is owned by Russia. Hyenas were believed to be extinct for 25 years.
There you go.
The U.S. military considered developing a fart bomb and a bad breath bomb.
True.
A lobster's bladder is in its head.
True.
Whiskey is made from beer.
Wow.
A Navi was added in the background of a scene in Titanic 3D. Here are your scores.
Cool.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is WWE's Kane.
Oh my
See
God.
if you can separate the truth from the lies in these facts about WWE wrestler Kane. Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled as a woman. Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled as Ronald Reagan. Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled as an evil dentist.
True.
Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled as a Christmas tree. Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled as a giant baby. Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled in a tag team duo with half Nelson Mandela. Early Early in his career, WWE's Kane wrestled as a giant George Foreman grill. Let's see the final scores.
Oh, I got killed.
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. In Florida, it's illegal to release 10 or more balloons at once outdoors.
Manny.
Foster's beer is manufactured in Taiwan.
Oh.
Office Depot paid NBC $500,000 to be featured positively on an episode of The Office. Fried catfish is the most common last meal request in the U.S. In 1970, Superman stopped wearing a cape in the comics to protest the Vietnam War. Charles Dickens combed his hair 100 times a day. Cookie Monster is the 3rd most popular mask used in bank robberies. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Cool. We got 3 people in now. That's good.
Here are your next 7 fact categories. Skunk hats were briefly popular in the 1950s.
Go, Manny.
The It's a Small World theme was once played before a meeting of the United Nations. Senator Ted Kennedy had a guest verse on the anti-drug Will Smith song. Every single Japanese emperor but one has died of poisoning. A dolphin was appointed sheriff in a town in Florida. Iceland has the 2nd highest percentage of internet users in the world.
Oh.
Luxembourg sells the most alcohol per capita in Europe. Here are your scores.
Woohoo! Catching up.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Hugo Chavez.
Oh.
Which of these facts about former Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez are true and which are lies? Hugo Chavez tried to outlaw bacon in Venezuela. Hugo Chavez urged citizens not to participate in choreographed flash mobs. Hugo Chavez banned Coke Zero from Venezuela.
Oh no! Wow.
Hugo Chavez called to have Halloween banned in 2005. Hugo Chavez outlawed the Martin Scorsese film Hugo. Hugo Chavez outlawed Sudoku puzzles in 2008. Hugo Chavez asked Venezuelans to stop singing in the shower.
Oh, what? Oh, I see. All right. Manny's the winner. There
Let's
we
see
go.
the final scores.
Oh, I lost on the final round. All right, if anybody wants to come in, you can come in. Just remember.
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories.
Cassie.
Henry VIII's middle 2 names were Monty and Python. Camel's humps have nipples on the top. Cats taste mostly with their whiskers. In England, Mardi Gras is replaced with Pancake Day.
Ruth.
The IKEA magazine prints more copies than the Bible each year.
Ruth.
Cool.
The lowest grossing Disney film was 1955's The Otters of Kelperville Falls.
Never heard of it.
Nintendo owns 20% of Uganda. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Whew. Well, I did well in round 1.
Here are your new fact categories. One in every 4 toys is eventually recalled. The back of the Canadian $5 bill features kids playing hockey.
Didn't know that.
Utah nearly passed a bill banning the name Prancer from schools.
Cool, cool.
A drawing of a heart was a threatening symbol of violence in the Middle Ages.
Manny.
Antonio Banderas released a cologne named the Musk of Zorro. An artist designed a mushroom death suit that will consume her body after she dies.
Oh, God.
Bolivia is the largest producer of Brazil nuts.
Ruth.
Here are your scores.
Oh, catching up. LK's catching up. Manny is behind. Come on. Come on in,
Final
people.
round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is more. Check out these facts about, more things, and let's try to separate the truth from the lies.
More.
There are more lies in this game than truths. There are more people currently alive than all the people who have ever died. There are more penguins at the North Pole than the South Pole. There are more cows than people in New Zealand.
Oh! I knew the sheep.
More people have cell phones than toilets.
Truth.
We got 4 players in now. Excellent.
There are more tigers in Texas than in the wilds of India.
Truth.
Wow. Wow.
There are more Mondays each year than Fridays.
All right, there we go. LK's done it again. LK's done it again. All right, please,
Let's
if
see the final scores.
Cassie Gunderson is in. G'day, Cassie Gunda. Gunda, excellent. So keep going for the same players. Remember, if you want to jump in,
Time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Hearts beat in the opposite direction in Australia than they do in the U.S. Penguin blood is orange.
oh,
The groundhog in the film Groundhog Day was actually a dequilled porcupine.
Cassie, good on ya.
The Dallas-Fort Worth Airport is bigger than Manhattan.
I don't know. Oh,
The pork pie hat was named after porcupines.
go Manny.
Beaver tails are used to make bulletproof vests.
There's some great questions in this thing.
Newt Gingrich's first wife was his high school math teacher.
Wow. True. Oh my goodness.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Wow. If you want to come in, it is jackbox.tv.
Here are your new
And
fact
our-
categories.
And our code will come up the top there. Jackbox TV RZWJ.
The Vulcan hand breeding from Star Trek is also a Jewish blessing.
Cassie's good.
I've just been informed every giraffe has the exact same number of spots. Llamas are young alpacas. There are no natural lakes in Puerto Rico.
Truth.
Groucho Marx's skull is used for productions of Hamlet. Oprah was originally named Orpa.
Oh.
The real 007 was an 85-year-old woman.
Come on in, join the fun. It's jackbox.tv and the code is RZWJ. It's so funny. I'm dying here.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Pee-wee.
Can you separate the truth from the lies in these facts about Pee-wee's Playhouse? Kevin Costner was a puppeteer. Cyndi Lauper sang the theme song. Andy Dick was the head writer.
Good on you, Cassie.
The actor who played Blackula in Blackula was the king of cartoons.
Truth.
Okay.
Kevin Smith was a security guard on set. Ben Affleck visited the set on a field trip. Rob Zombie was a production assistant.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, God, that's so different. True. Oh, goodness. I died in that one. Welcome if you've just joined us.
Let's see the final scores.
There we go. If you want to join us, it's jackbox.tv on your mobile device. And then...
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter.
like
We're
that.
going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Zachary Taylor was the first U.S. president to keep a pet pig in the White House. Setter, squatter, and squirter were all positions in the original rules of volleyball. A French scuba diver survived being eaten and pooped out by a gray whale. Hugh Hefner owns the crypt next to Marilyn Monroe's and plans to be buried there.
Truth.
Katy Perry tied Michael Jackson for most #1 hits off one album.
Truth.
Oh. My goodness.
A scientist has experimented with attaching lasers to sharks.
Lasers.
Bhutan's flag depicts a monkey holding a knife. And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Woohoo! Not for long. Not for long.
Here are your next 7 fact categories. When it's going down, an elevator is technically called a delevator. A partially cooked squid inseminated a woman's mouth in Korea.
Ugh. Oh.
The most northern part of North America is a Mexican territory. It's polite to loudly slurp your noodles in Japan.
It is true. Yes.
Mark Twain invented the elastic clasp bra strap.
Oh my God.
The first explosive used by the German military was called the Jaeger bomb.
I bet it was.
J.R.R. Tolkien helped plot an assassination attempt on Adolf Hitler. Here are your scores.
Leonie has liked the stream. Thank you, Leonie. Thank you.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is words of the world.
Words of the world.
Which of these word facts from around the world are true and which are lies? Fart means speed in Sweden.
Hello, Leonie. How are you?
Gary means diarrhea in Japan.
Oh, goodness. Cassie, good on ya.
Scrotum means bicycle in Korea.
I'm gonna say. Oh, no. Good on you, Manny.
Dingleberry means elderly in Luxembourg. Penis means vagina in Estonia. Snot means gravy in Ireland.
Possibly. That's good, Leonie. You going to come and play? Oh, someone's decided to back out.
Barf means snow in Iran.
Oh, I won one. I won one.
Let's see the final scores.
All right, if you want to come in, it's you got to go to jackboxtv.tv on your phone, and there's the room code RZWJ.
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories. A former vice president of PETA is Michael Vick's cousin. To prove its safety, Jim Beam had a dolphin swim in a tank of whiskey for 1 week.
What?
There's a toy museum in Ohio constructed entirely from Tinker Toys.
Someone's trying to Google it. That's why it's taking them so long to answer. They're trying to Google it.
The average kid in the U.S. eats 1,500 PB&J sandwiches while in school.
I would probably say true to that.
Ruth.
Oh, and I'm right. Cassie.
Believe it or not, nutmeg was the first Gatorade flavor.
I don't believe it. Do you? I don't believe it. Do you?
According to a 2005 poll, ketchup is America's favorite topping for a hot dog.
I do believe so. If not, it's mustard. Welcome if you've just joined us. Come and play. Jackbox.tv on your mobile device, and the code is RZWJ. Come on in.
Alligator babies communicate through their eggshells.
Cassie.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round one.
Good on you, Manny. Cassie's good. LK, come on. Did LK
Here are
leave?
your next 7 fact categories.
Prostitutes. Okay.
John Stamos once went on a diet of nothing but olives.
I'd believe that. I would believe that. All right, well, we'll be here for a while yet, so...
Bill Clinton's presidential library has an adult section.
Of course it does. He needs an adult section. Oh, Manny's taking the lead.
A boner actually contains a bone.
That's a lie. Boner's actually muscle.
An airplane's black box is bright orange.
I'd say we lost one player. We've got more people watching, so if you want to jump in, please do. Jackbox.tv on your mobile device, and the code is RZWJ.
Half of all shark species are actually vegetarian.
That was a hard one to answer.
In 1492, the Pope drank the blood of 3 boys on his deathbed.
I don't know. That sounds weird. Wickedly weird, but you know. Oh, yuck!
Prostitution was permitted in the first draft of the Bill of Rights.
I don't know.
Here are your scores.
Manny's jumped in the lead. Cassie's coming up close behind me. And LK
For
left.
the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is international names.
International
Can you
names.
figure out which of these facts about international names are really lies? In Brazil, target is called bow equiver. In Italy, Mr. Bubble is called Tony Bathtub.
LK's back.
In Australia, Burger King is called Hungry Jack's.
I had to get the fastest finger on that one.
In India, Walmart is called Best Price Modern Wholesale.
Oh, goodness. Good on you, Cassie.
In Sweden, Friends is called Pod of Dependency.
That makes sense, but
In Germany, Mr. Clean is called Meister Proper. In Japan, Chuck E. Cheese is called House of Electronic Rat Pizza.
good on you, Manny. Good on you, Manny. Very
Let's
good,
see
man.
the final scores.
Not bad, people. Not bad, people. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter. You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from the following fact categories.
Nicole Kidman. All right.
Nicole Kidman's uncle is the CEO of Foster's Beer. Miley Cyrus bought a home in a town in Montana named Hannah. The oldest university in North America is in Mexico City.
Oh, come on.
Salvador Dali trained a gibbon to carry the tail of his cape. Jodie Foster dubs her own voice for the French versions of most of her films.
True. It's got to be true.
Betty Crocker's Baco's Bacon Bits are vegetarian.
Ugh. What's the point of having vegetarian bacon? Ugh.
PETA's Goodwill Ambassador is a rescued circus chimp named Sergeant Banana Bottoms.
Sergeant Banana Bottoms.
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round 1.
Cool. Let's keep going, people. Let's keep going.
Here are your next 7 fact categories. The state of Hawaii has no highways.
Okay.
The original Bozo the Clown had a doctorate in child psychology.
Many.
Worker honeybees are female.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Tire-X is an anti-yawning medication.
Dunno. I got one.
There's a variety of cucumber called burpless cucumbers.
Possibly. I need those.
The first item sold on eBay was a 10-pound bag of grain. Authentic Greek gyros only use meat from a lamb's left leg.
All right.
Here are your scores.
Do 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 do.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is Weird Al Yankovic songs.
Oh, cool.
Which of these are really titles of Weird Al songs, and which are lies?
Okay.
Another one rides the bus.
Dude.
Girls just want to have lunch.
Dude.
All the Pringles ladies.
Ah.
I think I'm a clone now.
I think I'm a clone now. Woo.
Let's get it on.
I don't know. Don't know. Thank goodness.
Poker Face book. I will always love stew.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, I'm another winner.
Let's see the final scores.
Bring it on in, people. Come on in. Jackbox.tv on your mobile device. The code is RZWJ. Let's go and do this. We can have up to 100 people in here, so let's go. It's disconnected. Oh. Okay, we've got a new room key, apparently. PFXY is the new room key, people. I don't know what happened there. We got removed from the server. Three are in. Can we get any more people in?
It's time for another game of Lie Swatter.
Apparently.
You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories. Katy Perry wrote the melody of I Kissed a Girl for a chapstick commercial.
Why?
Marilyn Monroe was buried with an issue of Cosmopolitan.
Alright. There are other games.
Ben and Jerry originally had a third partner named Ted.
Yay!
Madonna's cone-shaped bra sold for $28 at auction.
Yay!
Jada Pinkett Smith was the lead singer of a new metal band called Wicked Wisdom.
Yay!
634 gallons of water are used to produce a single hamburger patty.
Yay!
Polar bears eat 80% of their young.
Yay!
And here's where everyone stands at the end of round one.
Yay! Yay just went crazy there. Is there another game? There's plenty of
Here are
game
your
options.
next 7 fact categories. One in 5 beds sold in the U.S. in 1987 were water beds.
Sure. Cassie.
Snoop Dogg has a dental degree.
Many.
There is actually a word in the English language that rhymes with orange.
Truth.
Sperange.
In 2003, a supposedly haunted painting of Elvis sold for $276,000.
Oh, you'd think that was correct.
Female seahorses impregnate the male, who later gives birth.
True.
Truth.
Meg Ryan named one of her dogs Nutmeg Pizza.
Why?
Thousands of Captain Planet VHS tapes were found dumped in the Amazon forest.
Okay.
Here are your scores.
I'm not getting anywhere with this one. Who's Yay?
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category is blues musicians. Which of these are real names of famous blues musicians? And which ones did we make up? Blind Willie Johnson. Blind Boy Fuller. Blind Bill Cosby.
Blind Bill Cosby.
Blind Snake O'Harrigan.
Everybody's blind.
Blind Hanky Stanky. Blind Lemon Jefferson.
Truth.
Blind Spoon Sanderson.
All right. Yay! That's why it says yay.
Let's see the final scores.
Yay. All right, let's have a look at another one. I want this one. This only got 4 players. The birdie has landed. Hello, birdie. All right.
Standing by for start of game. Okay, we are on.
All right, we've got to have.
We think we have the scorpion problem under control.
Finally, I can put my shoes back on. Oh my God!
Well, that's the thing. There was gluten in all of the donuts I brought in this morning. So if she's so allergic to it, why isn't she dead now?
Marcus to set.
All right. We got them all in. We got them all in. You don't know Jack.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff.
Oh my God.
Hello, you three. Would you like separate checks, or can I put this all on one bill? There's your hardware. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
The San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Get ready, time for question 1.
First question, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 1, who's gonna get it? If you're gonna whip it out, you gotta stick it in faster than that, my friend. We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game. Player 2. Ooh, ouch. Player 3. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Why not try? His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 3. Players 1 and 2. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Here we have, brought to you by the letter U, Nabrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert. Player 3, who gets your screw? The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. Sweet dreams. Player 3, that turned out to be a great screw. You want even more cash? Player 1, sucks to be you. Player 3, Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! You just picked up an extra $1,000 for that. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. How about Duck, Duck, Swan? Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2, who gets the screw?
Oh!
You yanked out your screw, you got us all excited, and then you just sat there. Lame. Can we continue now? Player 3, can't do anything right, can you? Player 1. One right answer coming up. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out
Cassie, I had to hit mine twice.
Swan in college. It's time for the man in the backwards yellow hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2, I want you to play this dis or dat since you're behind at the moment. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the X button. If it's Curious George, press the B button. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. Okay, let's move. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an osp. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Forget George, I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That brings a close to round 1, and it would seem player 3 is winning, and feeling pretty good right about now. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And don't forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Let's see what's in store. May I introduce Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Players 2 and 3. And that's just the dumberest answer I ever heard. Player 1. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Say hello to Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Player 3, what were you thinking there? Players 1 and 2, you may not know how temperatures work. Oh, honestly. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up next, Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Players 1, 2, and 3. That answer has a hole in it. I so wanted you to pick this one. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born, probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. And now, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 1. No. Player 3. This is right. Oops, this is white, which is wrong. Player 2. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. I call this one, I Want to Lick and Roll All Night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 1, let this be a lesson to you. Player 3, no. Player 2, an adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the jack attack. I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
Hey, Rin, how are you?
Player 1 takes it! So, players 2 and 3, you ended up with less than 0 and you lost. That's to be expected. Player 1, what's your deal? You're gonna walk away with a victory with less than no points. All you've proven is that... You don't know Jack!
Oh man, that was funny. Okay. You don't know Jack. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to go to the newest version of this game. So hold on a second. We got more versions of this game. I went and got a whole heap like that. This is the newest version. We got a whole heap. This is a fun trivia game. All right, let's go. Let's have a look at what this one is. All right, Jackbox.tv, and the code is LRWK. Welcome to Side Fresh. Fish. Two side fish. I got to use my glasses to read that. Right. Come on in. All right. We're waiting for Cassie to start the game. Cassie, you have to start the game. I go by fish. All right, fish. Hi, fish.
I'm Cookie, and this is Fibbage, the game that Nero was playing while Rome burned. Looking at you all reminds me of what my mother used to say. You're not very bright, Cookie, but no one is a louder bowler than you. Oh, and anyone else can join the audience. Audience members earn points by guessing the truth and fooling the players with their lies. Okay, here we go. This is round 1, which means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. First up, a true tragedy. Walter Rothschild was blackmailed by 3 of his mistresses in the 1930s, which ended with him losing his blank. Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to trick your fellow players. If you're stuck, that Lie For Me button will help you out, but you'll only earn half the points. Start already!
We're waiting for someone.
Here are your choices. Tap the one you think is true on your device. Okay, how do we do? At least you're in this together. He had to sell 280,000 birds to pay off the blackmail. What's our next category? Now listen up. Let's hear it for John Peterson. From 1999 until 2014, it was his job and his job alone to clean and polish blank. Okay, enter those lies. All right, pick the truth. Let's see how it shook out.
Okay, so we seem to have somebody in the room that is doing some nasty stuff in the game. Now, I can't find them because I don't know what their username is, and they're not in my chat. They're playing the game by watching one of the streams, but they're not in the chat. So I don't know what to do about it. It's really annoying. Absolutely really annoying. I have seen your comments, people. I know I've seen it, and we should put Twitch login on so they have to out themselves and their username. Look, if I do that, the problem is if I do that, then I restrict the amount of people that come in, because if they have to use a login to be able to, or log in by their email or what, then we don't get people coming in. Right now we've got 10 people here, so it's we got eight people there. We got 10 people here. It's like it's busy, right? But I'm not liking it. That's for sure. I'm certainly not liking it. So yeah, see, Rink's gone because of that. That's just not on, because Rink's a friend, and I. So guess what? See, Manny's a mod here, but if I can't see them in the stream, I just don't know. There's no user in the chat. That's why we didn't do these, because he doesn't need to be in the chat to be in the game. I'm just gonna. I've got a whole heap of people that are in the chat that I don't know about. Yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. And I'm really annoyed because somebody that I do respect has been offended by it. So, so guess what? This is where I'm sorry guys, but this is where this stream comes to an end, because I will not accept racist bullshit like that. Never ever. I'm not that person. So unfortunately, because of one bad person, I'm going to end the stream, because we can't keep going on like that and offending people. All right. So until next time, I'm out. I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, somebody did ruin it, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's disgusting. Disgusting. All right, guys. Well, I am so sorry. I am really, really pissed off about that. And yeah. All right. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll play a different game again. We tried this game. Actually, this game was requested by Manny. Manny said, try this. And should I raid out? All right, let's see. Have a look. Let's go and watch Cheshire playing Fall Guys. I'm just going to raid out. Yep, no problem. No problem. Let's just go there. So sorry, guys. That's just rubbish, and it's not me.